Ross, like one day it will all make sense. You are part of a bigger purpose. The reason you're here right now is for you to hear these exact words na hindi ka nag-iisa. Okay, this episode is going to be a little different. No guests, no tips, no list, no how-tos. Kami lang ni Roxy.
Yeah, kasi lately, we've been getting messages like, paano nyo kinakaya, paano nyo nababalanse lahat, okay lang bang mapagod, and coming from our friends din na mga questions.
Yeah. So we were inspired by one of our VA stories, and she just told us how she became a VA because she wanted to help her grandparents. And honestly, that side of working from home, we don't always talk about, right?
Yes, yung mga hindi napapag-usapan and yung side na tao muna tayo bago maging VA, bago professional, bago lahat.
So guys, this is From Kayod to Keyboard. I'm Tata.
And I'm Roxy, and today we're talking about life, family, mental health, and how being a VA somehow help us survive and heal. Taray ng heal. Heal talaga.
Healing journey. Welcome 2026. So, Roxy, bago ang lahat, and even before you became a VA, who were you really?
Dati pa akong diwata.
I love that. Diwata
Yeah.
na.
Siguro, before ako naging VA, ako kasi yung bunso ng family. So, I'm the youngest and I don't know, pag bunso ka kasi parang you have this, di naman sir culture or parang norms sa family na pag bunso ka, parang ikaw yung last man standing, parang ganon, na parang ikaw
First
yung,
in, last out.
kumbaga sa trial and error nga na period, ikaw yung parang magsosolve sa lahat. If ever na may mistake or mga hindi nag-work sa kanila, parang ikaw yung expected na, alam mo, mag-improve. So parang, ganun yung mentality ko that time. And kaya, nagpursige ako to work talaga sa government offices. Ang dami ko na nga pinasokang government agency. 4.
Grabe.
And and yung mga friends ko talaga sabi nila, girl, ano yung ano yung trip mo? Parang nag-tour ka na sa lahat ng government agency kasi una, DPWH.
Wow.
Pangalawa, DSWD. And then after DSWD, pumasok ako ng DILG. And then after DILG, ayun, DOT. So sa DOT ko siya talaga, sinabi ko kanina na dati po akong diwata, talagang sa DOT ko siya na
experience.
Na experience. So 4 na government agencies, but why hindi pa rin ako nagstay? Parang ayan na, binigay na sa'yo, like ang hirap na pumasok sa government. Ang daming nag-a-apply, tapos ikaw ano ka lang, palipat-lipat ka lang, ganun. So syempre, from my friends din and family, ang question nila sa akin na, ano ba talaga yung gusto mo? Bakit hindi ka namin nakikitaan na nagsistay sa isang workplace? Asa naman? Umabot ako sa point.
Palipat-lipat.
Oo, umabot ako sa point talaga na parang pinapresyon mo sa ano ba talaga yung gusto ko? So parang I experienced parang siyang existential crisis, parang ganun. So parang at that time, sabi ko, gusto ko yung own ko yung time. Gusto ko na parang Aquarius kasi ako Kasi kami mga Aquarius, ayaw namin yung parang may pina-follow kaming rules or parang norms. Gusto namin i-break free lahat yan. Gusto namin freedom. So parang nag-decide ako na, okay, gusto ko na own ko yung time ko. Kikita ko na ganito. Tawag dito, wala akong boss. Ganon. So, nag-try ako apply as a virtual assistant and nagsimula ako sa mga part-time lang talaga. Like mga 4 hours a day, mga ganon. So, syempre, hindi ganon kalaki talaga yung kinikita ko pa at that time. Until sa naging ginawa ko ng isang agency na na-applyan ko na full-time. Doon, nag-start na ako kumikita ng mga 30K a month. And then, medyo nagka-problema lang sila at that time kasi nga, nag-decide yung agency na mag-join sa isang parang scam na mga investment. So, ayun, sila yung nalugi. Kaya nag-close. And after that, good thing kasi my friend ako sa BA Masters na parang nag-help din sa akin na i-refer ako kasi may hiring daw na parang content creator. So, at that time, hindi naman ako na-expect na talagang makukuha ko kasi pag mag-apply ka ng VA, dami mong kakompetensya, di ba? But with the, with the guidance of the Lord and with the help of the portfolio then paggawa ng mga portfolio.
Portfolio and guidance of the Lord.
Ayun, nakuha ko dito sa BA Masters and ayun, naging BA ako. Talaga, from part-time to full-time. So, ngayon, hindi ko naman talaga masabi na own ko na yung time kasi may shift din naman talaga ako pinapollow. But, dito kasi, mas na-experience ko yung freedom ba na I can work with my own pace. Wala akong hindi ako nag-hold back na maging creative, mag-express ng ideas ko kasi the agency is trusting me naman and they believe in my capabilities and skills and also my colleagues. So, and my teamwork din. Kaya, yeah, I can say na with BA Masters talagang may may strong career path talaga. Especially if you want to, become a virtual assistant. So yun yung life ko dati. Ang dami kong 4. Sabi nga ng mga friends ko, paano mo yan ginagawa? Kasi kami kahit anong apply namin, hindi kami nakakapasok ng government. Ikaw parang, ka lang, may backer ka ba? Backer kasi yung term, di ba? I don't know if, parang may connection ka ba dyan? Bakit ka nakakapasok ng ganyan kadali? So sabi ko, hindi naman, wala akong connection, wala akong backer. Talagang, siguro, part na talaga siya ng story ko na makakapasok ako ng government.
Alam mo. Okay, gusto mo mag-file sa DSWD? Alam ko. Gusto mo mag-file sa DOT? Alam ko. DILG? Alam ko.
Wala akong backer, pero nakakalusot ako.
Galing mo. Kung ano man hinahanap nilang employee, ikaw yun. Pero ang galing kasi even though you have all those options, nag-VA ka pa rin. Yun talaga yung trajectory ng ginusto mong buhay. Sa akin naman, yeah. Before becoming a VA, gusto ko lang talaga magbata. Nagtatrabaho ako kasi gusto kong kumita ng pera. Parang the usual story na naririnig ng mga taong creatives tapos gusto nila magpaalipin sa pera. Pero when I was learning more about myself, and that was siguro 2 to 3 years ago, I really wanted to create a life wherein pleased ako. Masaya din ako. So, matagal na ako sa full-time job ko. But, I decided to become a writer. So, tinuloy ko yun sa original job ko. And then, I found VA Masters because I really wanted to become someone in social media. Like, I really wanted to learn. I really wanted to become a creative. And hindi naging madali yung paghanap nun. Kasi ang daming social media managers. Medyo yung niche na yon is saturated. Kasi everyone does social media. Siguro what attracted me to the job post na nakita ko sa OLJ was comfortable filming yourself. Yun. So yun, comfortable ako i-film yung self ko pero hindi ko in-expect na magti-TikTok as in, para sa akin, honestly. So yun, yan ako. Ginagawa regularly.
Actually, alam mo ba yung ko sa'yo, parang tingin ko sa'yo, parang kang character ng isang film, busy woman, tas may time pa for yoga, parang may talent sa banda, parang ganon. Tapos, ganda ng work niya. Parang character talaga sa film. Or parang fictional character.
official character of the Lord. Which is all of us, honestly. Ano lang, parang when I want something kasi, I play the role the best. Yun yung ginagawa ko. So kung gusto ko maging singer, I will act it out. Kasi parang dun ko na ma-manifest yung mga gusto kong mangyari. Katulad nitong social media managing. Nung hina-hire na ako ng boss natin, sinabi niya sa akin na they're doubting if they should hire me at all kasi wala akong experience sa pagiging social media manager. Wala akong experience sa pag-work from home. And I had to submit to their schedule, and I still had to juggle a full-time job. Pero they took a chance on me. Somehow, by the grace of the Lord, they took a chance on me. And thankful na lang ako na kahit busy, it's ano pa rin, it's fun. Kasi it's something na sigurado ako na I wanna do. And it excites me. This podcast, being a podcast host, pangarap ko to. Pangarap ko talaga to. So to see our episodes online, iba yung feeling niya. Okay,
Yes.
so that's it. That's my personal background. For sure, marami tayong pagdadaanan na questions about us talaga, Roxy. Not only the VA journey.
Yes, and ang ganda ng story mo talaga. Sabi ko nga, ito si Tata, parang kung watching nyo sa social media, sabi ko, parang talaga siyang character ng isang film, no, na iba-iba yung ginagawa niya per hour. Like, for example, sa gabi, may ano siya, may gig siya. Sa morning, nag-yoga siya. Sa hapon, iba na naman. So, ang galing ng babae.
Thank you.
Yes,
Actually, I really admire you too. Ang dami mo ginagawa din. Ikaw rin, nag-boxing ka, nag-gym ka. And of course, the personal dreams that we share with each other.
Yeah. And ang ano kasi niyan, kasi yung, I think people also forget that we didn't choose this life because it was trendy. Kasi, di ba, sabi ng iba, BBA lang yan. Pero, we choose it because we were tired or like we needed to be present for someone kasi may mga whys tayo, di ba?
Yeah.
Bakit natin ginagawa to? Like, isa-isa natin yan, yung mga whys natin. So,
yeah.
Yes.
Why do we do this at all?
Alright, so yung why ko talaga, Tata, is actually naisip ko to the other day. Hindi naman sa parang I feel like I'm a main character talaga or Disney character.
Yes.
Siguro yung yung why ko lang talaga is, yun nga, parang hindi ako pwedeng mawalan, hindi ako pwedeng tumigil, parang ganun. Kasi whatever happens, parang ako yung magiging backup sa lahat. That's family matters. So, andyan yung why, I mean, andyan yung reason for gusto kong kumita ng ganito, gusto ko mag-improve yung savings ko. So, alam naman natin na maganda talaga yung opportunity sa VA world. So, yun, zero practical, per practicality din talaga. Na-decide ako to be in this industry. But hindi naman siguro, like, parang aping-api talaga ako na
Princess Sarah, pinagbabalat ka pala ng patatas
na hindi naman gano'n. Like, I'm blessed naman. I'm blessed, but siguro, I'm thinking ahead lang. Parang gano'n. I'm thinking ahead and I make sure na whatever happens talaga, stable ako, meron ako, di ako mawawalan, mga gano'n. So, yun yung mga whys ko for
you talked about sacrifices. What could you parang share if you're comfortable yung mga sacrifices?
Ganito kasi yun, when my parents died, parang syempre yung mga brothers ko may mga family na sila. I mean, yung isa may family na, yung isang brother ko may partner, and yung isang brother ko naman siya, earning naman siya, but hindi na ganun ka masyadong, alam mo yun, yung ganun kalaki talaga.
Mm-hmm.
So, yung nangyari kasi after my parents died, so parang yung responsibility sa bahay, ako na yung parang nag-take over. And given kasi sa 4 na magkakapatid, puro kami guys. And ako lang yung naiba Ako lang yung lumihis ng direction. So parang I have this mentality sa sa lalaki at saka sa girl, yung parang syempre I'm a gay, so parang I make sure na hindi kami problema sa bahay, so I took the responsibility ng mga bills, decision making sa bahay. Kahit ako yung youngest, parang I am the spokesperson dito sa bahay. And ako yung nagde-decide. I don't know, ano nangyayari? Ako naman yung bunso. So parang, yung ng mga brothers ko is sa akin na din. Kung need nila ng decision or opinion, parang ako yung ina-ask nila. So parang ako na yung naging leader, kaya ako yung tumayo na hindi ko kina-claim na ako talaga yung pinaka-main character. Baka sabihin na, pag mapanood nila to, Ebe naman to masyado. Pero alam yun, parang ako yung nag-initiate na after parents died. So, yun.
Grabe yung story mo. Like, I can't imagine yung sisters ko coming from me. And ako yung magli-lead sa amin. But, yeah, talking about family. Yung pag-VA ko ngayon, I owe it a lot to my sister because she's a VA. She's someone who I look up to. Parang, kunyari, kung sa'yo, yung brothers mo, they look up to you. Ako, I really look up to my sister because there was a moment sa buhay namin na yung dad ko was retired and yung parang soul na nagpo-provide sa amin ng pera was yung taxi namin na na-carnap. So, nung na-carnap yon, sobrang sakit sa ulo ng dad ko. My sister decided to stop yung college niya and work. And then my mom had to also go abroad to work. So, parang sila talaga yung naging provider nung time na yon. Tapos, my sister who spent 10 years dun sa corporate job niya, sucked. It sucked. That job, yun yung first work ko eh. It sucked. Kasi, 200 pesos yung increase mo every year? Siya, 10 years na siya doon. Pero, when she finally, di ba? Di ba? Company na you work for 10 years, yun yung increase mo lang every year. Tapos, they want you to handle more responsibilities. It's crazy kasi hindi siya two-way eh. So, yung ate ko, nung finally, nag-quit na siya doon, found a VA job na very good paying. So, ako sa kanya, na-inspire ako sa kanya kasi hindi naman dahil work from home, she has a flexible schedule. Actually, may schedule siya. Pero kasi, naging maganda yung takbo ng life niya. So, ako naman, very different naman kami. Parang hindi ko naman inaasam na maging provider or maging leader sa family. Pero nung nakita ko yon, naisip ko din na tumatanda yung mama ko. She's already 70 years old. Yung ate ko, she will always look at me as someone na pinag-aral niya until I can improve my finances, my savings. So, everything that I do, honestly, sila lagi yung nagpupush sa akin maging better. Binigyan nila ako ng chance eh.
It's time to
give back.
Give back.
So, yun yung mga sana in the future, not in the future, like very soon. Sa pagkakuha ng sahod natin, ilalabas mo sila, ide-date mo sila. I love what you said kanina eh, like normalize coffee dates with your parents.
Oo.
Yeah. So could you share more of what you said a while ago? Yeah. About bakit mo siya sinabi?
Yeah, so yun nga, parang now that I'm a virtual assistant and I'm earning more than the usual, so perfect sana to, diba, na parang i-treat yung parents ko, mga ganun, but wala eh, umuna na sila dun sa sa listahan ng nauna na sila, so wala tayong magagawa dyan. So perfect sana yun if andito pa sila, kasi nga as we grow old, kasi parang ma-realize natin na sobrang importante din talaga to spend time with your parents. And kung siguro andito pa sila, talagang i-normalize ko yung gusto niya mag-milk tea tayo? O, di ba? In-encourage ko pa sila magka-diabetes. Kasi milk tea talaga. Gusto niya mag-milk tea or coffee, mga ganun. So guys, kayo, if you're watching, normalize having a date with your parents. So, wag muna dun sa mga taong hindi naman kayo priority.
Ay, sorry naman. Sorry naman. Okay.
Wag kayong gumastos dun sa mga taong hindi naman kayo.
Nililibre ng baby.
Joke lang. So, yun.
Okay, so can we be honest for a second? Siyempre, ang dami natin pinagdadaanan as a person muna bago sa VA. So, Roxy, how did that affect your mental health? How are you mentally? Anong space mo ngayon?
I'm good naman. Yung mental health ko is functioning well.
Nice.
Siguro, talaga yung pressure siguro lang na, especially this February, I'm turning 31, and parang, syempre yung family members ko, they also looking forward na may makakasama din ako, mga ganun. Like, hindi naman siguro ako mag-isa lang talaga. So parang they also asked me if, what's your plan? Are you settled na ba sa ganyang career? Hindi ko pa talaga siya masasabi, like, siguro in 3 years from now, same pa rin ba? So parang yan yung mga iniisip ko mentally na parang, I am good naman. Wala naman akong something na ma-share like related to depression or anything. Siguro, as a VA, there's always a mental challenge lang din talaga pag nasa work ka kasi you have to be, you have to deliver good output sa client mo. So, syempre, may mga pressure din na you have to learn these skills, these tools. You have to experience this immediately kasi ito na yung hinahanap ni client, ito yung transition niya. So, yun lang yung mga mental challenges na na-experience ko now. But, siguro with the help of communication and then learning from your own lang din, and you have to be resourceful sa mga available online or ano yung mga kaya mong gawin, then you can survive naman. You can survive your shift. For example, yesterday, daming pinagawa si client, tapos iniisip mo, my God, hindi ko alam paano to gawin na wala akong experience nito. So, syempre, mag-mental breakdown ka na, bakit ba ganito yung nangyayari? So, just trust yourself kasi, andyan ka na nakapasok ka na, and if this is your dream talaga to become a VA, magiging sa'yo talaga yan kasi nabivisualize mo siya, and hindi naman siguro ipapakita or hindi naman siguro ina-allow ni Lord na mabivision mo siya if hindi, alam niya hindi mo kaya or hindi mo, alam mo yun, hindi para sa'yo. So, yun lang naman yung mga mental, mental breakdowns na experience ko. Other than yung mga arte-arte lang sa life na ano ba talaga yung gusto ko.
Juggling ito.
Just give yourself more time lang din kasi yung life hindi naman siya race na we all have different timelines, kumbaga.
True.
Yun.
Got to respect your journey. Di naman lahat pare-pareho. So,
how about you, Tata? Ano yung may ma-share ka bang mental health?
Yeah.
Since you're into wellness and you're into meditation, bakit mo ginagawa yan?
So, honestly, hindi ko alam kung clinically depressed or whatever, or anxiety or XYZ. Hindi naman ako nagpa-diagnose or whatever. But before all of those wellness practices, talagang mental creature ako. So, wala akong connection sa body ko. Hindi tumitigil yung thoughts. Hindi tumitigil. Yan, ito yung kausap ko before sa utak ko. Laging, lahat ng mali ko, inuulit-ulit niya. So, nakatira ako sa parang universe in my mind. And then, I was at a point sa buhay ko na I quit music. Hindi na ako lumalabas, pandemic, nag-gain ako ng sobrang daming weight, 80 kilos. Wala akong kahit anong passion, direction sa buhay. Parang gumigising na lang ako kasi tao ako, kailangan mong gumising, kumain, robot ka na lang. Tapos, sumama ako sa isang gig ng friend ko for a long time. Tapos lahat sila, kahit mga kaibigan ko sila, nagagalit. Kasi lahat sila may direction sa buhay, passionate. Alam mo yun? Lahat sa kan, tapos naisip ko like, wala kahit ano nag-inspire sa akin. Tapos, that created such mental struggle sa utak ko. Kasi, uulitin niya eh. Wala kang kwenta, wala kang natutulong, ito ka lang. Tapos, I found meditation. Tapos, yung first session ko of it, guys, you have to watch this. I highly recommend it. It's Headspace in Netflix, How to Meditate, Your Guide to Meditation. Isang episode lang nun, freaking changed my life. Kasi doon na tumigil lahat ng thoughts ko. Naiyak ako sobra kasi finally, I could be in my body at that moment nang hindi importante kung sino ako, kung ano yung ginagawa ko, and kung ano yung kaya kong dalhin on the table. Parang, I'm just being myself. Tapos, that day turned into a beautiful journey, which I am now on. Siguro kung
Yes.
nakausap mo ako 4 years ago, very different person ako. Di ako papayag dito sa podcast na to. Hindi ako magsa-social media, kakanta lang ako kasi that's my real passion, pero I'm not as open, I'm not as connection-based na person. So, yeah, yun talaga yung mental struggles ko. The reason why I do yoga, the reason why I meditate, I connect to people, because I felt so disconnected from everyone dati, including myself. So, anyone going through their mental health journey, just know na if I had to parang advise myself before, just talk about it. Yun lang, maging honest ka sa sarili mo, maging vulnerable ka, just talk about it.
Oo.
Kasi
Actually,
scientifically, gumagawa ka ng parang neurons sa brain mo, nagkakaroon siya ng bagong pathway na nagiging mas ano ka mas, di naman matalino, pero mas human siguro.
actually, tama yung sinabi mo kasi yung sa akin naman, ano siya iba din yung sa akin kasi most of my friends, they will tell me na, ano ka ba, Roxy? You're parang you live inside your head. Yung parang, alam mo yun, parang lahat ng bagay, iniisip ko, diretso, parang, mas ginagamit ko daw yung brain kesa dito. That's why now, I'm slowly learning how to feel this.
Yeah, to feel, to actually be in your body.
Oo. Kaya ngayon, now, may mga desisyon ako na hindi na muna brain yung iniisip yung ginagamit ko. Pinifeel ko na rin siya para mas mag-gets ko siya.
Any person in the wellness industry will describe logic as knowledge. Logic is knowledge eh. Kaya parang lagi natin ginagamit yung brain natin. Dahil ano siya predicting machine siya Kunyari, nakikita mong dark yung clouds, uulan. Kahit hindi naman umuulan, feeling mo uulan. Tapos ano mangyayari? Matatakot ka, ayaw mo nang lumabas, ayaw mo nang ituloy yung lakad mo, XYZ. Ang dami mo nang na-form na idea. Pero wala pa naman talaga yung nangyayari. And I think that's the parang biggest parang setback to people na we always trust kung ano dapat i-develop dito. But we forget na nothing really is happening to us. And that's the beauty of meditation. It connects you to the present moment. Yeah, I love talking about it. I can go on.
Meditate na ako. I'll do meditation na din.
Yes, girl. Sige. For anyone who wants to meditate, just close your eyes. Focus on your breathing and do that for a minute. Just a minute. Just kahit ngayon
close your eyes lang daw.
Sige. Close your eyes, Roxy. And just feel your breath going inside of you for just a second and letting it out. And you're meditating kasi you're connecting yourself to your body. Tapos if ever may thoughts that arrive, let them be. Pansinin mo sila. Yeah. Hayaan mo sila, wag mo silang i-judge. Kahit masama pa yan, wag mo silang i-label as bad. Okay.
May pala tayo, may soon, wellness yoga by Tata
Oh my
soon
gosh.
for BA Master. So abangan niyo yan, guys.
Yes, guys. I will share my love of meditation and yoga with you. But Roxy, so as VAs now, what part of VA life really helped you heal emotion?
Malaking tulong din yung yung parang you are being appreciated sa mga ginagawa mo, and it's something kasi na hindi naman siya you're asking validation talaga, but it's something it's a reminder that you mattered talaga, and it helps you to be more motivated sa gagawin mo. Kasi nga, yung mga client, if they will appreciate you, parang kahit maliit na bagay lang naman, sobrang laki na yan for you na, okay, at least I am being seen, I am heard. So, yun yung mga bagay na nakakatulong din talaga emotional. Kasi, aminin natin sa Pilipinas talaga ang hirap. Ang hirap sa corporate world, like sa office, ang hirap kayang i-please yung mga boss natin, di ba?
Medyo demanding sila.
Medyo demanding sila. Ang dami nilang hinihingi, ganyan. But sa BE world, yung kahit yung boss mo or yung client mo, sobrang simple lang ng bagay. Sobrang appreciated ka. And parang ipapa-feel talaga sa'yo na you're a diamond, you're a gem dito sa industry na to. Parang ang hirap mong mawala. Parang ganun. So, that's something that helped me emotionally sa BA world.
I just
BA
want
life.
Working with Roxy. Oh, diamond. Legit. Like diamond
Yeah.
Roxy.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Totoo, kasi not only is he really good at editing and finishing tasks, he's also super easy to work with and very understanding. Yeah.
Yes.
So I appreciate to ate girl. You're a diamond. Totoo. Medyo mahirap nga i-please ang mga Filipino. Dun sa original work ko, like I've worked for other regions. So let's just compare Malaysia to the Philippines. So Malaysia, easy peasy, even if konti lang yung work na natatapos, everyone is appreciative. Very different from the culture that we have in the PH, where everyone really wants to outperform each other.
Oo.
Really helped me in this VA.
For example, if feel mo hindi mo kaya today kasi kasama yung pakiramdam mo, parang si client pa yung magsasabi na, okay, you can rest. Parang hindi ka na pipilitin. Parang they value your your health, your mental
Well-being.
your mental health, your well-being. So yun, isa talaga yun sa mga bagay na makakapag-help sa'yo emotionally. Kasi di ba sa Philippines, kahit nag-release ng advisory na may bagyo, go, may duty pa rin.
Totoo. Hindi mag-orange rainfall, ayaw nilang hindi magpapasok. Kailangan umabot ng ganun kagrabe. Go kami, hindi pa.
So, yun.
Hindi papasok. Okay, so let's move on from our healing journeys. Roxy, if someone were watching you right now and they feel overwhelmed, tired, or lost, ano yung sasabihin mo sa kanila?
Ang hirap naman ito pang Miss Universe yung question.
Pero dito like you don't have to be strong all the time. If you want that.
Siguro yung magiging advice ko lang is, lyrics to siya ng kanta.
Oh my gosh, love.
It's like, there's always a rainbow after the storm. Trust mo lang yung self mo na kaya mo kasi hindi naman hindi naman forever yung kung ano man yung na-experience mo na sa work mo. For example, if you're a VA or aspiring VA, hirap ka makapasok. Wag ka lang tumigil kasi meron yan. May nakaland na for you, and what's meant for you talaga will come to you. So just believe, kaya mo yan, and if you need to take a rest ka lang, but wag kang tumigil. Ang hirap mag-compose.
Oo, totoo. Ang hirap 'di ba, 'pag nag-a-advice na tayo. Pero siguro
Oo.
one thing na I'd want to say to like my old self or anyone who's struggling, tanggapin mo yung struggle. Kaya ka nagsi-struggle kasi ayaw mong tanggapin, 'di ba? So the
Yes.
faster you accept wherever you are, and as long as you want to change circumstance, kaya mo. Kasi tapos na, eh. 'Di ba? Kaya ka
Yes.
nga nagsa-struggle, eh, kasi nasa panahon ka na to change everything. Eto, the
True.
last, ano ba yung pinakamasarap na straw? Yung final straw. Kasi alam mong hindi ka na papayag sa sitwasyon mo. O papayag ka pa bang
True.
mag-struggle? Kasama yan sa buhay. Kung may joy, may struggle. Hindi sila magkaiba. They're just a coin na naka-flip. Hindi ka pwedeng laging nasa
Yeah.
taas at hindi ka pwedeng laging nasa baba. Kung bababa ka pa sa baba mo, edi fine. At least may pataas.
Yes, true.
So, accept it lang as you will. Hindi ko
Yeah.
sinasabing, accept mo lang, okay na ako dito, blah, blah, blah. Hindi,
Part
just,
talaga yung struggle sa ano.
yeah.
Kasi 'di ba, yung let's just say, you treat yourself as a diamond, 'di ba? Bago ma-form yung diamond, talagang dadaan mo na siya sa mga ano tawag diyan?
Sa pressure. Sa init.
Oo, so sa init, sa mga ang daming proseso bago siya ma-form perfectly as a diamond. So ganyan ka rin. So yun.
And
Nag-isip pa
one,
talaga ng ano ba pwedeng i-compare.
Ross, like one day, it will all make sense. You are part of a bigger purpose. The reason you're here right now is for you to hear these exact words na hindi ka nag-iisa. And lastly, guys, you're always allowed to choose work that supports your life, hindi yung i-replace yung life. Okay, so lahat tayo naman dito gusto maging VA, gusto ng VA life, gusto ng flexible schedule, mabait na boss, earning dollars, pero that's not real life. That's only a part of it.
Yeah, that's correct. This episode wasn't about being a perfect BA. It was about being human first and choosing path that let us breathe. So yes, choose yourself.
Choose yourself. Yes, guys. So if you're walking a similar journey, balancing work, family, and most importantly, your mental health, we'll see you, and you're never alone.
Yes, and don't forget to drop a comment, send us a message, or just sit with this episode for a bit. So, send lang kayo if you need advice. We are here, and we will let you feel that you're human. O, di ba?
Diba? Perfect. So everyone, my name is Tata.
And I'm Roxy, and this is from Kayo to Keyboard. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you next episode.
We'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye!